Reporting live from Hyper Clubhouse in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba. After the media reported on a contentious back and forth between Charlamagne the God and Whoopi Goldberg, the co-host of The Breakfast Club has now come out to clear the air, calling their back and forth a healthy debate and that he still stands on what he said.
You don't have to do
we're
that.
mad at him because he changed his...
Oh, no. By the way, I'm not mad at him pardoning Hunter Biden.
But you sound like you're
No,
mad.
but when it comes to political parties, if you pick a side, right, if you say you're a Democrat, if you say you're a Republican, you refuse to be objective about anything.
Democrats are not a monolith.
But why can't you say when Democrats are wrong? And why can't Republicans say when Republicans are wrong?
I'll tell you when Democrats are wrong.
So you don't think Joe Biden is wrong?
Can I just point this out to you? The president has a pardon power,
you're ridiculous.
Right?
I didn't say you were ridiculous, Ms. Goldberg.
Yeah,
I would never. I said that. I just think that's
Think about
Come over and give me a
think about
kiss.
it this way.
That wasn't a clash.
Yeah.
It wasn't tense. It was a healthy debate.
Yeah, they did make it. The headline I read, I thought y'all was about to be going at it. Then I watched it. I was like, this is normal.
Because I stand on what I said. The reason people think Biden is wrong is because Biden told us we should be upset about him pardoning his son. He said over and over and over again, but clearly that was just lip service, a bunch of cap.
On December 4th, the radio host and media personality would appear as a guest on The View, where he said Joe Biden lied when it came to pardoning his son over felony gun and tax convictions. Previously, the president vowed to not pardon his son for his crimes because no one is above the law. Now, when Goldberg heard Charlamagne's reasoning, she would say, I'm going to stop you for a second, only because you don't know that it was a lie. We don't know why he changed his mind. I'm going to tell you what I think. I think he changed his mind because he got sick of watching everybody else get over. At some point, you get to a place where you just go. So I'm just going to follow the straight and narrow always because that's what's expected of Democrats. Charlamagne would then go on to explain that the Democratic Party doesn't have to continue to stand on a moral high ground, especially compared to Republicans. This would lead to a question from Charlamagne. Why can't you say Democrats are wrong? And why can't Republicans say when Republicans are wrong? You don't think Joe Biden is wrong? Goldberg's answer was no, to which Charlamagne replied, ridiculous. As a response, Goldberg would fire back, no, you're ridiculous. He would then clarify by adding, I didn't say you were ridiculous, Ms. Goldberg, I would never say that. I just think that's ridiculous. The two personalities would let tensions die down by hugging it out and moving on to the next segment. Several users on social media would echo the same sentiment by both personalities. Under the comments of the Shade Room's Instagram page, one social media user would write, listen, a lot has changed since Hunter was originally convicted and nothing is normal these days. Meanwhile, we have the entire penitentiary being sworn into office this upcoming January. So President Biden reconsidered his original decision and did what was best for his son, and I ain't mad. What parent wouldn't? While another social media user would take Charlamagne's point of view and write, it's not about the pardon, it's about saying you would never do it. It seems like most comments were split, with half siding with Goldberg's opinion and the other agreeing with Charlamagne. So what do you guys think now that we've heard Charlamagne's response about his debate with Whoopi Goldberg? Do you see both sides or do you agree with one or the other? Plus, save the day for the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hype across all social media. For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba.